What's up, guys? So I thought I'd share some of my Faceit experiences and the way I analyze the games afterwards, the demo, and yeah, take you along the journey. I think most of the things you learn in the game and how you progress and how you just get better is looking at all the mistakes you make in the losses and the horrible games, the unwinnable games, all that kind of stuff. Of course, sometimes you also make a lot of mistakes in a win, but in a win, usually there's something that is going right for some reason, or you got carried, so there's not that much to learn. I'm going to look at my losses every day on my Faceit games. Not every game, of course, that's not possible, but I'll try to take some of the interesting games and just share my thoughts. Hope you enjoy. Let's do this. So this is the first demo I'm ever going to review for a YouTube video. Not entirely sure how I want to do it. If I really want to watch every movement I make, that's probably not smart. I think the best idea is to just look at my deaths. Some of the kills might be lucky, you know, you could learn something from that as well. But I think the best idea is to go through my deaths and see how it goes. So, pistol round, you know, we're rushing short. Two guys died to the same guy. Here I can instantly say my crosshair placement probably wasn't the best. Let's see this again. I think I need to aim a little bit higher. Right, I'm holding mid because I have two people rushing short. I think that's fine, right? Maybe I could have swung on this guy faster. But I thought, you know, my two teammates have this handled, have this covered, and I'll just hold mid in case someone is going to peek here from CT side. Yeah, my crosshair is on his chest. Could be a little bit higher, but got the kill in the end, so, you know, let's take the dub. Here, I think I clear a bit too aggressively, then suddenly stop. Good clean shot by the enemy. I don't think there's too much to analyze here. It is what it is. Next round. Okay, this was actually really nice. Next round, so we called B rush. And this is what B rush in my elo looks like. Get smoked off. Wall hex, by the way. No, I saw him for a split second and just randomly aimed in. Lucky shot. But yeah, we get the sight. Got another really nice headshot here. And I think, oh yeah, this was very unfortunate. So this is something I've learned very early on in low elo Faceit, or in general low elo in any game probably, with communication. One guy was screaming window, window, window. Oh, this, by the way, my camera should, of course, not block the webcam. Sorry, guys. I will fix this real quick. So, yeah, as you can see on the map right here, there is one on door and one on upper. I was holding door. This guy was holding window, I think. And, yeah, one guy's coming from tunnels. And one of the teammates that was dead was screaming window, window, window. So, instead of, like, staying at holding the door, which I was holding a couple seconds ago, I turned around and looked for a window and got shot in the head from behind. Unfortunately, we lose that round as well. We got the smoke for cover. I go around the car, see one guy, and just lucky spray or like tap on the car. We get a one tap, very nice. It's something I can definitely avoid right here. I was not prepared for a full charge mid. Even though I play Dust a lot, sadly, I sometimes still get a little bit surprised on who does what on the map. Usually, you know, I expect 3 people on A, maybe one guy going short then, holding short, one on B, one mid. I did not expect this guy to fully charge me. So my crosshair placement was ready to peek mid or short, and I wasn't ready for this guy to aggressively charge me, right? So then I missed a couple shots. I think the only thing I can learn here, aside from, you know, better aim, is being ready for a charge on mid from one of the players, especially if they eco or if they're half buying, right? Because, you know, they might go for a lucky pick like here and, yeah, try their luck on an aggressive play. Next round, we got stuck in mid and everyone got picked off very quickly. I throw a nice nade, I get some damage here, and then I peek mid and lose the duel here. Very close though, got him down to 9%. Still risky play by me. But it was a 5v2, so I thought maybe if I can, you know, get one pick in mid and I can open up the map a little bit, we can maybe go on the last B player, 2v1 or something. I don't know. But, you know, sometimes you miss the shots or lose the duels. It is what it is. Here, another very aggressive play by the enemies, especially with an op. I did not expect this, but he whiffed. Then he got the teammate. I trade for him. We get a 1-for-1 trade. Not too bad, honestly, but in the end, I think we still lost the round. So please let me know in the comments. This is something I hate. I don't like clearing this angle with an SMG. I don't know how to play this. I don't know how to take A if you have short-range weapons like Mac-10 or, I don't know, pistol, shotgun, whatever. It's really hard because there's usually one on Goose or car or somewhere very, very like far-ranged with a rifle. And taking A from CT side is also horrible. So I'm not sure if you guys have any good ideas. I don't think I even had util this round, so there's nothing to smoke or flash or any way to get a closer range onto the Goose player. No cover at all. I think one thing that I could have done, now that I look at this in retrospect, is I could have waited for my teammates, because we were 4v3 on this side, right? This is going to be a dual 1v1. Who knows how that's going to end? But if I wait for my teammates here, I might have a chance, you know, jump out, draw their crosshair on me, maybe get some damage in, and they could take the kill. So now that I see this, I probably should have waited, and I think I don't. Yeah, big mistake by me. I go in alone, get picked off. Terrible play. Next up, I lurked in tunnels with bomb. Our team is already picked apart again. It's 4v3, but I get a nice pick here, get a nice one tap. Sadly, though, I think we lose that round as well. Oh, and here again, happens a lot to me, especially in Dust 2. I have trouble knowing, like mentally picturing where someone could be, right? I'm alone. I didn't get much info. Sadly, the team didn't talk much. I had one guy muted, one guy had disconnect issues and mic issues, and one guy didn't talk at all. So this was a difficult one, and I thought, okay, be careful from short, right? I knew one was on A. I didn't know two were here, and I expected one guy to maybe be coming from B to mid or something, or from CT to mid. So I thought maybe someone was going to peek me here. So I kept my crosshair on mid while slowly going back and hugging this wall in case there's someone on short, right? And you can see here, I'm still scared of this instead of under. And I don't know if this is correct. Like, again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Would you have held the door or under? Like, what's the play here? Maybe I should have hugged the left wall and then looked here and here, like cover short and mid, because then this guy has to aggressively peek me and I see him when he comes out, right? So that might be the call. Now that I think about it, or now that I see it, and this is why it's so important to look at demos, if I hug this wall, I'm open from three sides, basically. Like, this guy can peek me easily, fairly safe. Mid could come here and see me, and short can come peek. If I hug this wall, there's only two people that can actually see me. And not even mid, really. Mid has to also come out. So it's only short I have to worry about. And then I can aggressively peek this guy. But what happens is, I'm still looking at mid like an idiot. The guy comes out, and he crouches out like super slow. Like, this would have been an easy kill if I would have been here, right? Or if I would have been ready with the crosshair. But I wasn't, and I lose the duel. Again, very close, 12%, but still I lose. And these are the rounds that if you clutch this, it might turn around the entire game. This really bothered me. We said rush B. Everyone said rush B. This guy plays safe. This guy was AFK. And then we rush B. I still know what I could have done better here, right? I do the entry and look at the map. No one joins me. This really pissed me off. We get a pick on under. That's fine. But one of these guys should have joined me, in my opinion, and traded with me. But, you know, it's low elo Faceit. You can't expect that. Even though they say rush B, they might not rush B and might leave you hanging. So what I could have done better here, and I already know this because I already, in that moment when I died here, I was like, oh my god, what did I do? You know, and I already tried to analyze what I could have done better. And before I show you, I'll tell you what I think I should have done. So what I should have done here, I don't know if there's a guy on car, right? I haven't checked that yet. I know there's probably no one here, and there's definitely no one here next to me or like behind me, otherwise I'd be dead already. And most likely no one here. I know this guy is here because I saw him retreat behind the box, right? So I think what I should have done, in my opinion, again, correct me if I'm wrong or if you have different opinions, I should have hugged this as close as possible, the box in the middle, turned around and looked at door and car, clear door and car, and then wait for my teammate here, this guy, to join up, maybe draw this guy's crosshair or swing him together 2v1. But I was so fixated on this guy that I just dry peek him and get one tap by an op. You know, big mistake. Dumb, yes, my teammates should have followed, then they could have traded with me. If they don't, this is 100% my mistake, and I could have played this way slower and cleaner. But I panicked a little bit because I felt like I was out in the open, so I tried to trade this guy. But again, analyzing this, I should have just hugged the box, wait for this guy to make a mistake or to peek, and make sure that there's no one on car. So if my team follows, I know sight is clear except that one guy. Ah yeah, here someone comes out of the smoke. My crosshair placement is up here for some reason, which is dumb. I already know that I shouldn't have done this because thinking back, no one's gonna be up here, right? And even if they are, they're not gonna be peeking. Like I won't be having a chance to hit him here. So either I hold here in case someone is peeking and swinging from goose, or I hold this in case someone is up here on short, or like this guy pushes me through the smoke. So definitely crosshair placement, thinking about where could the enemy be is something that I need to take care of and be more aware of. Yeah, here we try a retake on B. One guy goes in alone and dies. I knew someone was here. Someone called car, so I knew two players were here, and I should have cleared my angles because right now they don't see me. Right? I have time to clear the guy behind me. Very, very stupid. Kids at home, clear your angles properly. Now this was actually very nice because I even said in chat, okay, they have no money because we got some rounds. We actually clawed ourselves back a little bit, right? And I anticipated a rush. I even said B rush, guys, let's group. So we got 3 people here, and yeah, the combo was really nice. We got mollies, we got nades, and then I just pre-fire thinking, okay, there's probably gonna be people in here. We got 2 really good picks, won the round. Very, very nice. Again, I knew where they were. Again, okay, this is, for example, another play where please let me know how you would play it. I know they're coming from A long. I probably shouldn't trade for this, right? I don't know, is it better to let them come out first? Because we did have players in position, right? We're 4 people on A. So I thought, let's trade them, let's fight them. I had one guy on CT on the bottom, like this player right here. I threw a molly, and then I wanted to trade when they peak. This is probably way too open of a position, and I probably should have, I don't know, hugged this box so I can, you know, retreat, crouch back or something. I don't know, maybe stand on short to have a better angle. Where would you guys stand in this position? Very, very hard for me to know how I should play this properly. So what happened here is we hear them here short, right? So I ask, are they pushing short? Are they pushing short? One guy says yes, 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 yes. They're coming short. They're coming short. So I thought, okay, you know, if they're all pushing short, I gotta hurry up and help A. I push the smoke, and look at this. I push the smoke. I even clear. This time I cleared the angle. I cleared under in case there is someone, but I didn't expect. He didn't say, look where he's standing, and he didn't say, no, they're not coming short anymore. So I was really surprised. I was fighting this guy, and then, hello, hello there. There's 2 people just looking at me as like, yeah, hola, ¿cómo estás? This is sadly a nice play by me. I even get 1, and this guy is super low as well, so I actually traded quite nicely, but this could have been a really good play with better communication. Like, if they would have said no one short yet, they're not coming out, I would have retreated. And either under or back CT and would have waited, but you can't expect this in low elo. I might have not said the same thing either, but this is something with, like, I think good team play and higher elo would have been a really nice play by me, sneaking through the smoke, and they're bunched up here, and maybe I can get 1 or 2 picks. Last but not least, this is really, really aggravating. This really pissed me off, but it was 100% my own fault. I was holding this angle for a very, very long time. The enemies took their sweet time playing this round, which was good on them, honestly, because they didn't have much money. And at this point, look this, you can see it up here, there was a smoke thrown mid, right? So one guy panicked, or not panicked, but he was like, smoke mid, smoke mid, smoke mid. So in a second here, you'll see, I was asking, okay, are they out on mid? Like, what's happening? I need info, what's happening? And in this moment, you'll see, you can't see it sadly with my camera, obviously you can't see my face, but I was looking on the radar. I was looking, checking, is there contact on mid? Like, what's happening? Do I see firing like this? Is there someone running here? Do I hear someone? Do I see someone on the radar fighting because they smoked off mid? Are they rushing short? And in that moment where I look at this, This just teaches me to, even though sometimes you'll burn yourself relying on your teammates, I should have held this on angle, full focus, right? Full focus. Could have killed 2 people here. I didn't. Because this is one of those angles that might be good if you're trying to catch one guy lurking off guard. But if they double peek, like if there's 2 people, I need to instantly react because there's no retreating. I can't jiggle, I can't run away, I can't retreat. I need to either get them both or at least one, or it's over. And in this case, I didn't pay attention. I looked at the radar. I let one guy slip, the other guy instantly popped me, and yeah, big mistake. So this was the first demo review of a Faceit game, or Faceit loss, that I had. I hope you enjoyed. I might start making a overview and a list, like a Google Docs, in the future with my biggest mistakes on certain maps, certain timings, just to get a whole idea and a whole overview of what I can improve on, common mistakes, common things I do. And yeah, guys, see you next time. Hope you enjoyed. See you soon.